still on that. You're looking to see, right?
Yeah.
I don't think
Just made up.
That's a good question. I'm not sure. Because it's a legitimate question. I don't know.
Well, that's an interesting idea.
Now, this company, just to give you an idea who these guys are, this company broke away from Keystone back in '08. They had a high-level brass had a difference of opinion on how they ought to build a product.
By the way, Frank and I ask really strange questions. I mean, everywhere we go, people say, I've never asked that question before.
It's a good
That's
question.
it's our norm.
It's all right. You don't do this on stuff.
No. That's what you did at the RV deals.
Yeah, this is R52 on the roof, R52 on the floor. It's got magnets.
Magnets on light.
This is Radiant technology. It goes throughout the entire product. Watch your head so you don't smack
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah. We have another place to sleep somebody.
That's the guest bedroom right there. Auto levelers are standard on these.
Auto levelers.
Yes, sir. It'll do front to back, side to side.
By pushing one button,
Yes, sir.
it knows the difference.
Yes.
Yep.
And then you can also control each individual leg individually, and you can push memory and it'll return right back to center.
Can I assume that that leg is not
That's
at
not
its
a.
up position?
Yes, it
Correct.
is.
Everything is. That looks like a great. No, watch your head. They don't have a problem with it. We have very, very few problems.
You got a.
For whatever reason, they sit up high enough.
Got a what?
What is that?
That's fun.
Oh, okay.
This was tested to 13 degrees below zero.
Looked a little bit like a wasp nest from where I was standing.
Well,
What is tested? I'm sorry.
these models, there are 52 on the roof, there are 52 on the floor, there are 38 under the slides.
So if it's now freezing, the water lines will not freeze?
Correct. It is tested to 13 degrees below zero. Full timers are welcome. There are no warranty restrictions of any kind on this.
Our model now freezes at zero.
This is 13 degrees. This will hold an 80 degree ambient temperature.
That's our vehicle.
That's yours?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what this is designed to be towed by.
Why would they have a leash down there?
Tie the
You have a leash.
tie the
Tie the chair down?
the chair down if you
tie downs,
needed
but
to.
nobody uses them anymore because they've got Equiflex suspensions in them. The wheels are independent of each other. This is going to have a big old.
Nice.
See what I'm saying? One side you can access when this thing's in.
Yeah.
So when it's slid in, but it gives you the island on it. But it
I
gives
think the island is a point of contention between the two of us. We're not used to it, and the one thing that Tom doesn't like is he doesn't like change. But I think this model, it's a little long for what we're used to. But of all the ones that I've looked at on floor plans and stuff like that, this one gives us just about everything I can think of.
a little longer than you're thinking. But what this is saying, okay, come on, this is a 3550. See what I'm saying? Tested minus 13 degrees below zero. Here, I'll show you a couple things. See this right here? This is a false door. They put this on, and then they pressurize the inside of the coach.
That's right.
They foam the outside. They're looking for air leaks.
Okay.
Because it'll hold 80 degree ambient temperature, 13 degrees below zero for 48 hours.
He knows that you have a GoPro on.
Sorry?
He's a GoPro.
Yeah, I'm just
You also have
so that we got
full-timers are
reference.
welcome. There's no warranty restrictions.
I don't know what that means.
Well, if you were using it full time, most of the industry, you'll have different restrictions as far as the warranties, if they know.
Oh, okay.
And on these, they're like, listen, we expect you to use it. I mean, we don't care whether you do
Well,
or don't, but if you do, it doesn't.
Understand.
We did full time for 2 years back in 89 to 91.
But yeah, we won't full-time anymore because we're going to keep the house.
Give you an idea, though, as to them backing it up. Company has won 6 DSI quality awards in a row. It's like winning the Super Bowl 6 years straight. Now they've done a two-tone color, so they've gone the dark and the light as far as the woodworking.
I don't see the light. You mean the walls?
As far as the cabinetry, is a dark cabinetry here,
It's darker in the
and
island.
the light cabinetry up here. The furniture is by Lane. I don't even have furniture like this in my house. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is nice.
Is this Are there any other options rather than that fireplace?
No, it would have
Fireplace or no fireplace.
to be, yeah, you can have anything you want as long as it looks exactly like that. But this is going to give you a height of bed sofa as well.
See what this looks like when it's pulled out.
This.
Okay, now lay on it. We had to build a concrete pad for the trailer. You had to go through Douglas County and get permission.
This is nothing like the one we got. This is one that I could sleep on.
You might have to if we disagree.
Yeah, the trailer we have now, it does pull out, but the bar that goes right across here,
Yeah, I get a lot of people that tell me
Yeah.
the same thing too.
this one, this
Yeah,
one's a
they're
lot
up
better
little bit
than that.
high here. This generally will give you these right here. We can figure out. That's why I'm saying it would be so easy for somebody to easily make an office back here if they wanted to. There you go. Easy enough. That's why I said this is nicer than, I don't have plain furniture in my house. I'm like, "Duh, this is really nice." But these are rocker recliners. There's room to do something in here if you wanted to. You could live with it. I mean, well, as far as, you know, for building it, yeah, just building in some area for your
Computer setup.
computer area is my thought process.
Rough. I won't hold you to the numbers. Rough cost?
60-ish, just under.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's about 87 grand, but I don't know exactly.
I
I
had
mean,
to
and
take
it's a complete guess too, by the way.
Is that it over there?
I might be off 5 grand either direction.
Mhm.
Yeah, probably. But it's a guess.
Now, again, I said I won't hold you to numbers.
Is it, well, it's 74,114 is why I say that. So I'm like,
Okay, so it has 2 pantries.
yes. Now we went with the 12 cubic foot fridge freezer in this. The reason being is you can be off the grid with that one. That's 3-way. So it'll run on battery, propane, and 110 volts.
That was one of my requirements in looking at everything, that I don't want a residential because of that
You
point.
can't be off the grid. Exactly right. You see how it has heat tape on all the lines and heat blankets on all the tanks?
What is scare?
Okay, so these have big floodlights on the outside. Those are
Ah.
called scare lights. Both sides, so you flip it on if you get in late. That's power awning. That's awning lights right there, by the way. So it has LED lights up under the awning. There's
Oh,
all LED
okay.
lights throughout the entire product.
Does anybody ever put an ice maker in?
Not on these. I mean, yes, you can have them put in, but it's not something that I've seen on a 12 volt. That doesn't mean that it doesn't exist.
You
but
can also buy
on a 3-way.
table model ice makers if you want to. I've seen people that have those. What's that? That's fuse box.
Yeah, that's your fuse panel. You have central vacuum in here as well.
Central vac.
Central vac is standard.
You realize we have 2 central vacs in our house? We stole that thing. $225,000 is what he was. A realtor said to us, we're 1/2 mile off of Interstate I-25. And he said, I'm showing you this house only because you wanted to see it. You will never buy this house. I said, why? He said, you have partial noise from the highway. I said to him, if I had $8 million, I would buy a house a little bit north of San Diego, and I'd be on the ocean. I said, yes, but.
Plenty back there.
That's my ocean. He said, this house we're gonna buy. I get emotional. We're gonna buy this house. We did. We did. Okay, so can you go to the bathroom without opening things?
Well, not only that, but you also see how you have night lights all throughout.
Yeah.
Stairs.
Yeah.
Down low and up high.
So if it were closed in, what comes in?
That whole wall slides. This whole wall slides. So I can access fridge and all of the fridge. Half the fridge. And all of the fridge. that's going to be a problem for them because you would leave this door open and let them come up at night. They had to flip. They had to make a decision. Now, the problem is you don't see them anymore really. Where the bedroom opens to the bathroom. Sit-down shower here as well. This has quiet cool, so when this there's dual air zones here. When this thing cycles, it hardly makes any noise.
What is this? Oh,
That's a shower caddy actually. So you can put soap and different things up in there and just let it drip when you're rolling down the road. It'll go either direction, that door. It gives you the sit-down shower, porcelain toilet, just like a house.
I'm wondering where the light switch is for the closet light.
It's inside there. You're on this side right here. So right here. And right here.
Oh, so it's on the, okay. Now I see it. Yeah. I hadn't seen a fixture like that before.
There's 110 outlets on that side, up in there. Nice and deep on these drawers here, hugely deep.
Yeah.